What's going on, guys? Mr. Pipes here. Today I have corncob pipe again. This one's a little bit longer. I bought this one at a flea market with another pipe with a briar pipe, and then it was another pipe. It was a yellow bowl pipe, and I bought it with a pipe rack. Really nice pipe rack. Sadly, it was only a 4 pipe rack, but I liked it because it had the tobacco bowl that you could put your tobacco in. And but yeah, I saw this. I was like, oh, that's cool because it's longer than a normal corn cob. This bit right here is not the original. In the original, it had I think it was an ebony or something like that bit, one of the see-through plastic ones, and it broke when I was trying to take it out to clean it, and I kind of wish I didn't do that. But because this is a Missouri Meerschaum, a standard bit could fit in there. You can fit any type of Meerschaum bit into this. And what's cool is that if you want to turn this into a bent pipe, you can turn it into a bent pipe. If you want to turn it into a longer type of church warden, you can. But like I said, with the pipes for Meerschaum are really cool because you can intertwine them with different bits and things like that. If you have a bit like this, and you want it longer, you can do it longer. If you want a bent one, you can do a bent one. So it's really up to you. Today I have my absolutely favorite tamper. I call this my little pocket knife tamper. I really like it. It has the spoon, and then the pick right here, and then of course right here the tamper itself, which has it has a crack in it. It has, if you can see right here, let's see. Yeah, right there, you see it? Right there's a crack, and you see the line right there, the black line? That's a crack in this. But today, I am going to try to smoke some bullseye Navy flake. Really, really good stuff. I just think that this is the most prettiest form of tobacco that you can buy. I think it's really neat how you can get in a coin like that. I think it's really, pop a, heads or tails, something like that. But anyway, I'm going to rub these out a little bit, which I don't really like that term, but I'm gonna tear them apart. I might even fold them. I'll probably just do that because they are still pliable. I'll keep them in a plastic bag. I don't like those tobacco pouches anymore because those things don't work. They're good for like, oh, I'm going to a party tonight, I need some extra tobacco, and I'll bring, 2-3 hours worth of tobacco with me, just depends. Okay. Still got it's still very loose in there. I like my tobacco out of my pipe. I kind of like the milkshake type feel out of my pipes. I'm not sure how you guys are with yours, but that's kind of the way how I go with mine. And usually it takes about 2 coins to fill up a pipe. Sometimes it can take 3. I'm just praying that. Nope, I didn't overstuff it. Nib bits, I can still get good draw through here, even though that's pretty. Oh yeah. I can still get loose. It's tight packed, but I'm still getting air through it, which is amazing right now. And sadly, I only had matches today. So it's gonna be a little bit more trickier to light this pipe, but it's got a really good very smooth draw to this pipe. Very smooth. But I just wanted to say welcome to the working man's 30-minute smoke break / lunch break episode. Let's see, I think I did 11 last time, so this must be 12. You know how, like, I've had this feeling for almost 10 minutes now. You know how, like, you see someone from afar, whether it be, you see a person, say you want to make friends with that person, and you're trying to break the ice with this person, or you're just trying to meet a new friend or something like that, like, oh, and say you have a friend that just gets along with everybody. He's funny, he's blah 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 blah, he can just real outgoing person. You're not very much outgoing because you were picked on. I was picked on for a long time. So it's hard for me to make friends. I don't walk up to someone and be like, oh, hey, how's it going, blah, blah, blah. I don't do that. I let my friends come to me. It's just that type of person that I am. I don't go searching. I let them find me. Like, if I go to a party or something like that, oh, no one talks to me, well, then I guess they're not worth, they're not worth being friends with. They're not like, oh, that person, he's very he's a very self-centered person. He won't go up to anyone. No, it's just, I don't trust. It's hard to trust. Um, Now, like you have this friend that can just talk to people, walk up to them, how you doing, blah blah blah, and they just instantly like them. Stuff like that irritates me for some odd reason. You be yourself, I'm being myself, and all this stuff, and oh hey, how's it going? And you can barely get them to do anything, and it's just like, well, obviously you don't like me then. So it's just, I mean, and that stuff bugs me, I guess. I don't know. My pipe went out. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get some of this stuff off the top because it's very, I'm starting to taste some of the ash. I don't like that. I don't like tasting ash in my tobacco. I want to taste the tobacco. So I'm gonna scrape a little bit off the top. I probably shouldn't be doing that, but yeah, that crap will irritate me. Oh hey, how's it going? My name. You finally get the courage to talk to somebody, or like, oh, like your girlfriend goes, hey, you can go mingle. Like, well, I don't do that. And they go, well, just do it for me one time, and you go find someone that you think you can get along with. Oh hey, how's it going? Blah blah. I'm Mr. Pipes. How's it going? Okay, I'm good. And then he's talking to somebody else, and keeps talking to the person, and you try to be friendly again, just like like, oh, how's the fishing, or how's hunting going, or anything like that, around here. Or, oh, it's all right, and then they just keep carry on with the other person. It's just like, yeah, get me out of here. Yeah, that's how I've met a lot of my good friends. Was I let them come to me instead of me going to them, and that's the same thing I'm gonna tell my kids. If I ever have them. Hey, listen, try to make friends. But if you go up to someone and you start talking and they ignore you, or they don't want nothing to do with you, they give you like, oh hey, how's it going, and they're pretty much talking to that same person because they want to be friends, then be like, this is what I'm going to tell you. They're not worth going back up and talking to again. Let them come to you. You know, I'm not gonna kill myself to get friends. I mean, I can make friends. It just takes time. You know, like I said, when I was growing up, I had less than a handful of friends that I trust with my life and that I want to be with on a day-to-day basis, and that was about it. I didn't have a lot of friends, you know, and I used to watch the movies where they'd have these parties and all that stuff, and like, oh, and invite the cool kids over, then you'll be cool. Like, no, I don't. They're just gonna go there for the free food, the free drinks, and all the junk, and then later on they're gonna be, picking on you again and all that crap. I just, like I said, I don't do that. I don't, I don't force people to be with me, and that's not something that I don't encourage that for people to do. Be yourself. If you don't trust the people that you're around, don't be around them. If you want to be around someone because they share the same beliefs and things like that you do, they'll come to you, like, oh, this guy's cool. He believes the same things that I do, or he thinks the same way, or me and him have the same. Like, I knew a guy one time, me and him became friends just because of the music that we used to like, and that was about it. So, I mean, it ain't really that big of a deal. Like I said, I could, I don't, even out of the handfuls of my friends, back home in Michigan, only 2 or 3 of them will text me. The rest of them, I gotta text them, or I'm never gonna hear from them again, which doesn't hurt my feelings at all, because, I mean, there ain't really no point for us to talk because we're not in the same area. Like, oh, let's go to Chris's house, they've been coming around my place for years, and, it's just how it goes. You're not gonna find, like, you move away, a lot of those people that say that were your friends, they may not be your friends after you move, because there's no reason to talk to you. You gotta think about it like that. So you make new friends so that you can move on from your old ones. Like, oh, I got Skype, I got blah blah, but how come it's always gotta be like, oh, I'll call you. You wait for him to call, you wait for him to call. Then finally you say, okay, one day I'm gonna call them. You call them, and then all of a sudden, oh, hey, how's it going? Blah, 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 blah. It's great to see you again. Oh, I'm sorry I can't talk long. I got a party, or I got some friends over, and you're not here, so I'm gonna hang out. Bye, all that crap. That stuff like that gets on my nerve. That's why, if you want to talk to me, you find me. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person that I am. Now, there are subscribers that I have on my YouTube, like the Dragon. I like talking to him. When he'll talk to me on my profile for YouTube. We'll chat once in a while. We'll tell each other to have a good week, or to take care and things like that, and that's all nice. I enjoy talking to him because that's cool. It's cool that I have a fan basis that agrees with what I like and things like that. Like, there's some things like that he does, I go, oh, that's really nice. I wish I could have had like a setting like that. Like, you watch his videos, some of them are pretty cool. Doc Bravo, I love how he has his setup for his videos. He has this like American flag hanging, and he has it's like a really nice brick wall behind him, and it's nice. It's a good background for him. My background is it's either my truck, or or somewhere else. But it's, you gotta work with what you got. But like I said, I enjoy talking to Doc Bravo. I enjoy talking to the Dragon, and anyone else on YouTube that wants to know something about me, or wants to know what I think about a certain product of tobacco, or what type of pipe I should start out with, and I'm going to say, oh, start out with a corncob, because if you don't, just like what George Bruno says, I watch him, if you don't, or maybe it wasn't George Bruno, I think it was someone else. It was someone else, but I can't remember his name. He said that if you don't enjoy smoking tobacco out of a $5 corncob pipe, or any type of other pipe, you're not going to enjoy tobacco out of a $500 Dunhill, or a $350 7Ellie. So like I said, start out small with your collection. Start out with stuff that something that you enjoy, and then add to it. Buy what you like in bulk, save some of it up for a rainy day, and then buy other things down the road, and keep buying it until you fill up your container. And that's what I do. I try to fill up a container once or twice a month if I can, if I have the funds for it. And you just enjoy, you don't have to start, get a thing of matches, Get a nail. Get a big, like a 9-inch nail. Um, Say like you have a drumstick and you broke the other one. Well, cut up the broken drumstick, take a 9mm bullet or any type of bullet you have laying around, a shell casing, glue the drumstick inside the shell casing, and that works as a tamper. So I mean, you can, that's what Sergeant Savinelli has. Some people keep their tampers on their keychain. Some people, it just depends. So, but like I said, today I'm kind of doing a ramble. I'm getting stuff off my chest, and I guess Paul told me that Brother Steven was having a bad day yesterday. I guess he was saying something about how he's not being useful around the house with the bills and things like that. And that's not something that he needs to worry about. The money is on Paul's back and on Mom's back. See, he does more stuff. He needs to worry about keeping up with the house and things like that. So like I said, Steven, if you're watching this, don't worry about the money. The money will come in one day. You just have to wait. You have to be patient. It's just like a good cigar. When you first light it and you start puffing on it and you get a tongue bite or something gets too hot, what do? You get patient. You let it cool down, just like your bills. That hot bill may be sitting on that table, burning a hole in that table, burning a hole through that envelope, but it will cool down. Like I said, you just have to be patient. You have to let your brother and mom take care of it. Like I said, she's going to be getting 11 something an hour taking care of her daughter. Paul's going to be, doing his thing. You will be taken care of, Steven. You don't need to worry about that. And you got me too. So don't be forgetting that neither. Just remember, have some patience. Breathe and be calm. For anyone out there that has bills, things like that, it's a big burden on you. But be patient. Those bills will get paid off. Like I have 2 more years of my truck payment. 2 more years, and this will be paid off. And then all I gotta do is worry about a $40 insurance payment, and that's about it. And then my cell phone. So be patient. Good things come to people that are patient. Trust me. Just like how I got my new girlfriend. I waited a long time. A year and a half or something like that. It's a long time. But like I said, people with patience will be rewarded. You just have to, you gotta breathe. You gotta breathe, take in the moment, and just relax. Like I said, it'll come to you. You don't need to worry about it, Steven. Just like that Bob Marley song, don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. But like I said, enjoy. Don't let life get you down. Don't let the man get you down. Take and go. Take and go. But yeah, Brother Steven, you don't need to worry about it. Today's one of them days, you know. Dang wind. Well, this old pipe just want to go out. I might have overstuffed it, but that's all right. Well, we're at 29 minutes and 5 seconds, so I think I'm gonna give it a rest for today. But I just wanted to say thanks for listening to me. Thanks for letting me get some stuff off my chest. And like I said, if I, you know, if that sounds like how you are, then you know I don't blame you, because sometimes life is just hard, but it does pay off. You know, there's times where it's good. So like I say, just keep that in mind. And hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys in the next video.